What is going on, everybody? Appreciate you for tuning in. We're going to make this real short and sweet. If you want to call in real quick, call lines are open, 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. Hey, listen, watching this game with prayer, if anybody out there thinks that Trayvon Connolly is a quarterback, you are sadly mistaken. Trayvon Connolly is an athlete playing the quarterback position. And I know all the Southern fans in the world are praying, hoping, and wishing that PV loses this game to ALCORN. I'll tell you one thing. ALCORN looks like ALCORN. I think I can say that. I think ALCORN finally looks like themselves. They look like the ALCORN that we expect. They're dictating. They dictating the tempo. They're running the ball. Listen, no homo. All right, I want to make this very clear. No homo. But that boy, what's the new quarterback for ALCORN? That dude got some pretty eyes. I don't know if anybody noticed that when they zoomed in on him when he was taking his first snap, he got like these gray, like crazy eyes. Like he got these crazy eyes. Like I know he killing them down in the ALCORN. You know what I'm saying? He killing them down in the ALCORN. That boy got some crazy eyes, but that's my non-football. No homo. No. Listen, if a man got pretty eyes, a man got pretty eyes. You can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You light skin with some pretty eyes, you killing them. That man was killing them down there at ALCORN. I'm just saying, bro. Like, you know, like it ain't so. I'm just saying. But anyway, no, he looks good. Outside of the eyes. No, he looks like a real quarterback. He looks decent, made some good throws. Listen, I like what I'm seeing from Nico Duffy. He's running with a purpose. I like what I'm seeing from Howard. Of course, Agent Zero is gonna give you what Agent Zero does. You know what I'm saying? But the quarterback looks decent, man. And listen, for once, it's not ALCORN special teams that is effing up the joint. That is stinking up the joint. You know what I'm saying? So it's PV's special teams that's stinking it up, not ALCORN's. So going into this game, man, I would have thought PV. I don't know what people expect from PV. Like, I don't know. They are a run-first team. If anybody thinks Trayvon Connolly is a quarterback, he is not. When it's 2nd and 17 and you're doing a halfback draw, that lets me know you Bamas don't throw the ball. Okay? It just is what it is. Like, people are like, what about Trayvon Connolly? He's not a quarterback. And your play calling is telling me that he is not a quarterback. I mean, Jesus freaking Christ. 3rd and 11, halfback draw. What? They got it, but it's like, damn, do you trust the guy? Like, so miss me with all that. ALCORN's defense, man, that boy KJ Kinsler is a problem, okay? That Bama is a problem. I'm liking, I do like ALCORN's front seven. They're playing really well. I want to see CJ. Listen, I know you got a young guy at the quarterback position, you know, I wouldn't want to put him in too many different predicaments, you know what I'm saying, to mess up or to have a turnover or anything like that. But I want to see him sling it a little more. I want to see him sling it just a little bit more. The way PV plays their defense, they're going to give you the cushion. You just got to make the throws. You know what I'm saying? You just got to make the throws. So it's a slugfest. I don't think this game's going to get over 21 points. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this game's going to get over 21 points. ALCORN should be blowing these boys out right by now. I ain't going to hold you. I mean, you got the ball down to the red zone twice. It should be 17. It should be 17-0 right now, for being honest. 7-14. Yeah, it should be 17-0. ALCORN is actually keeping PV in this game, real talk. So, but other than that, man, it is what you expected. It's SWAC football. You know what I'm saying? It's never what you think is going to happen. It's supposed to happen. It just is what it is. Call lines open 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. What else? I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this. If PV ends up being in the SWAC championship, I just can't see them being any competition for Jackson State. I just like this team is just not special. Like, I don't know. Like, there's nothing about PV that is special. Like, when you're watching them, they do nothing. They do nothing like, oh my God, they're so great. Like, it's really nothing. They can't throw the ball that well. They're a run first team that's hella boring. You know what I'm saying? They are just they're the pinnacle of just like meat, like just average. You know what I'm saying? They're like they remind me of the San Antonio Spurs, right? Like they don't do anything real fancy. They just do the basics just to get by. And they're just that good just to get by, right? They're not too good at anyone. Like if I was giving them a grade across the board, everything would be like a B, or everything would be like a C plus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Quarterback play, C plus. D line, B plus. Offensive line, C plus. Receivers, B plus. Like, it's not like, it's just like it's not like you're like, what do they do? Well, they run the ball. What defense they play? Base. Cover 3. Cover 1 off. Like I just watching them is so boring. You know what I'm saying? And does boring win? Are they winning? Yes. Have they won games? Absolutely. But to me, there's nothing special. And I think like even when you're competing against Jackson State, something about your squad needs to be special, right? If it's your receiver, if it's your quarterback, if it's somebody has to be dynamic, and nobody on PV is dynamic. Now, you can say the stable of backs that they have makes them dynamic. You can say that, but not one individual back is dynamic. The quarterback, not dynamic. He's a great runner, but not dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those. It's just all role players, no stars. They don't have no stars on this team. And ALCORN, to me, they have more stars. People will be like, oh, Scotty Howard, a star. KJ Kinsler, a star. CJ Bowler, a star. Like, they got the stars on this team. Now, can they put it together? Can they put it together and come out with the victory? Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
You are the only participant in the conference.
PV might have
all participants are muted.
PV might have the better overall team. You know what I'm saying? But ALCORN has the stars. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just this game is just typical SWAC football. You know what I'm saying? Just slugfest. Not what you expected. A team that you don't think they're supposed to win is up. The usual SWAC stuff. You know what I'm saying? Dre, coming to you.
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm listening to you on the road on my way to Charleston. I think something could be said for not beating yourself. You know, the one thing that the coach of PV did is gave his team the game plan. This is what I need you to do. I don't need you to do nothing more, nothing less. And, I mean, the Spurs were boring, but you had to beat them. And was it going to beat themselves? And PV ain't going to have 4 or 5 turnovers. And they're not going to be off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that'll keep you in the game, just not beating yourself. And, I mean, that's a credit to the coach.
I love the interpretation. I really do, Dre, because I get what you're saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to beat us. But to me, when you get in a dogfight, who can you count on this team? Like, that's the thing.
I mean, I agree.
Go ahead.
I mean, I agree with you on that they're not special. But, I mean, we've watched the SWAC. Most of the SWAC is going to have 4 or 5 penalties. So if you give, so that right there is going to keep you in the game. If all of a sudden Scotty's team has 4 or 5 penalties and my team has 0, that's, you're going to keep me in the game even if I only throw for 150. I mean, and we both play for, that's half the battle.
It's not beating yourself.
I mean, we talk about that all the time where, if you don't turn the ball over or, if you're not offside, all the little things make a difference, and they don't. And you're right, they don't play outside themselves. So that's coaching.
Okay, I get it. I just don't think that will ever make you great. And what is nothing wrong with listen.
I agree with that.
I'll be the first one to say that, because I said it earlier. Winning 7 to 8 games in the SWAC is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's damn good. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can be a champion. I get it. But for me to want to see them in a championship game, I don't want to see them. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a blowout.
Because you ain't nothing about you special.
Now, to me, this tells you more about the other coaches and teams in the SWAC than more about Prairie View. Prairie View's trying to win, but that just tells you more about the other teams.
I agree with you. When I watch PV, and I'm just like, how could a team lose to this team? Because they're so they're not like totally one-dimensional. They're like a weird shaped triangle, right? So like one side is a lot of run, and then a small side is like passing, and it's like a weird rectangle. It's not even on all sides. They do a lot more running. They do enough passing just to say we will pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? But nothing about it is special. So when you get beat by a PV team, you're like, damn, how you get beat by them? They don't do nothing right. Yep. They don't do nothing exotic. Yeah. They don't do nothing special. They literally just run the ball down your throat. And I think for me, this fits an ALCORN style team, right? Because ALCORN, they're like, listen, if we know what you're going to do, we can load up against that and we can do it very well. And I think that's what it kind of fits into what ALCORN likes to do. And plus, McNair's like, listen, if you run the ball and we run the ball, the clock is going to be moving.
Yeah. So and I'm going to run it better than you.
And I'm going to run it better than you. Whoever runs it better is going to win this game because we're going to have the time of possession. So it actually, this is actually like a very similar style offense where they're going to run the ball. The clock's going to keep moving. ALCORN's going to run the ball. The clock's going to keep moving. So you go like now we look up, it's halftime. You're going to look up, it's fourth quarter. You're going to look up, the game's over. Because of just the natural way that they run their offense. So we're gonna see, man. It's gonna be, I don't know.
Yeah, so I almost figured kind of like how how Russell Wilson shoots a lot of threes. You'll never see Conley trying to throw 50 passes. He stays within himself. And it's all about knowing your skill set, being honest with your skill set, and trusting the coach. And so they got to get the credit because, they're winning. And all winning don't look pretty.
Yeah, say, hey, what did Al Davis say? Just win, baby. Just win,
baby.
Just win. Hey, appreciate the call, though, Dre.
Appreciate it.
Hey, be safe on the road, my boy. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Win is a win is a win. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's the name of the game. That's the job that you're asked to do is win. And you just got to win. You just got to do it. So you got to listen. I tip my hat to PV. They just win regardless of how it looks. I don't like the way it looks. I don't think they suck. I just think their style of play is boring. It's just not my cup of tea. So, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think their quarterback is special outside of him running the ball. I mean, him and Bashawn McCray to me are like one and the same. And I dare somebody to say differently. Bashawn McCray and Trayvon Conley are the same guy. Just different mamas. They the same guy, but different mamas. I'm going to just leave it at that. All right, so listen, this has been my post-game halftime show. Listen, I'm going to do a post-game show for all those Brave fans. Hey, before I go, that number 14 from ALCORN, I like that kid. I like that kid. I really do. I really like that kid. Hey, listen, man. SWAC fans do not be showing up to these games, though. Like, it is god-awful in these stands right now. God-awful. Y'all got to support. PV's QB1 is a stud. Huh? What? I like Montario Hunt. I like 14. I do like 14. I like Montario Hunt. I like him. But listen, guys, I'll catch you on the post-game show. I'm gonna give me something to eat. I'm gonna watch this snooze fest like everybody else, and I'll be back. All right, catch y'all the next time. Peace.